Welcome everyone to the second edition of Main Street Soapbox. Today we are in Searsport, Maine, which is on the coast of Maine, obviously, and in front of Tozer's Supermarket, here right in the middle of downtown. And our question today is going to be, what tees you off? It's going to be, we're going to ask folks, you know, what subject that when you hear on the news or, you know, you hear people talking about really gets your blood pressure up, you know, where you really want to lose it. So this should be an interesting show. Welcome. What subject really tees you off when it comes up in the news or you get friends just talking? What's that subject that really gets
Taxes.
Taxes, really?
Yep.
What, they're too low?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. What subject really gets your goat?
Probably people that don't want to work. I have to work all my life hard with one eye, 3 ruptured discs, anxiety
Really?
problems, 9 kids in our family, and I've worked all my life in the state of Maine. Now, the problem with this state is, in this community, this and that, is everybody's on welfare, and nobody wants to work, and that's why the economy is the way it is today.
So you think people are trying to get on welfare just to get out of it?
Well, that's what the state is doing. The state is pushing everybody towards welfare and not wanting to work, so people like us have to support them instead of putting them out there and making them work and earn $1, like I have to earn $1. I mean, everybody's out there getting free Medicaid, free this, free that. I don't get nothing. I have to pay out the nose for it. I lost my left eye when I was 17 years old, a piece of steel driven through it.
Really?
Got 3 ruptured discs. I mean, I'm all stove up. I've been working ever since I was old enough to know how to work. I'm 49 years old right now. Yeah. I work every day, 6 days a week. That's what I think about the system.
So you like the state to try to clean up its act?
Well, I mean, try to, you know, I mean, stop giving out. Give to the ones who need it, not to the ones who just abuse it.
Right.
That's the way I look at it.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
You have a nice day.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Politics.
Politics.
Politics. Especially the election that just happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now politics, so that particular election or politics in general?
That particular election.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
What just makes your blood pressure go from 120 to 180?
Okay, I've got an answer
one?
for you.
Do you have one?
I've got one.
One. Okay.
Whenever I'm a pastor.
Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting.
Whenever
okay.
religion is used as, or the name of God is used as a reason to hate anything or anyone, whether it be Christian, Jew, Muslim, whatever, whenever it's used as a reason to exclude and leave out and hate, if I see that, my blood boils.
Get upset.
Right.
And do you think that's happening more and more as time, as your experience goes on and goes by?
I don't know if it's just that my age and the world, where the world's getting smaller, we can see it, and I think people are afraid.
Right.
And I think they turn their fear into something else. And I think that's where hatred comes from. And that's not the God that I know.
Right.
So that's my answer.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Trucking.
Trucking? How
And
so?
I'll tell you why.
How so?
Because when the news refers to an article or a headline, they say truck. Okay? People do not differentiate between a tractor trailer and a pickup truck. Okay?
And everything in between.
And everything in between. So the minute you hear truck, you think, oh, another tractor trailer crash. And it puts a negative spin on the trucking industry.
Right.
Which is not a good thing.
Right.
So that's one thing that will make my blood boil.
Really
because you know what? Differentiate between a pickup truck and a tractor trailer. That way you're not pushing the negative stuff
So you're
on
looking
somebody.
for fairness.
Fairness, absolutely. The other part of that is being familiar with the trucking industry a little bit. There is a lot of information that is out there that people are not really getting, and so they make wrong judgments. For example, the weight limits. Every other state in the United States has I-95 open to trucks that weigh 100,000 pounds.
That's
Why
what
not
I've
the
heard.
state of Maine? You know why? It's
Why?
federal money. It's because we have such a big take of the federal pot that, you know, they don't want to not enforce it because of that, and they keep trying through our legislature to get those bills pushed through, and it keeps coming back to money. They're forced into the downtown areas, which works on the infrastructure, which works on, the public, everything, and they put up ordinances in this town. How come they don't raise a big stink about Harley Davidsons being really loud? Don't get me wrong, I love motorcycles.
Right.
I'm a motorcycle rider myself.
Sure, but it's, again, it's fairness.
It
It's an
comes down
issue
to
of
fairness,
quality
exactly.
and fairness, sure.
So there's a lot of that goes on. So when it pertains to the trucking industry, when they're seen in a negative light, when there's legislation out there that could be changed to make things so that the trucks are safer, we all know. All truck drivers know that it's safer to be on the bigger streets than it is to be on these little tiny back roads where there's no opportunity to stop if a car pulls out in front of them, and yet they always get the negativity.
Right.
So you asked, there you go.
No, thank you very much.
I don't know, the economy, I guess.
Just the economy?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
President Obama.
President Obama. Now, can I ask why? Is there one particular thing about him that really kind of gets your blood boiling? He's breathing. That's a pretty basic concern.
I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Okay. Interesting.
I really don't think he knows what he's doing.
So we're going in the wrong direction then, you think?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
big time.
Okay.
Where should we be going?
Well, not the way he's going.
Some other way, right?
Some other way, some other direction with somebody that's been in office longer than him that knows a little bit more than he does.
So the lack of experience is
Yes.
a big issue. Okay. I appreciate your answer, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you very
you.
much. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The question's very easy. What subject out there gets your goat? What really gets your blood pressure going?
AIG and their bonus packages that they're getting. That really gets my blood going.
What, you think they're not enough? That you think they should have gave a little more?
I think they say we need to keep these people to help run the company.
Right.
As far as I can tell, these are the people that put the company in the hole. So
Right.
why are we paying them to run us in the hole?
Why are we giving them a bonus?
And why are we giving them the big bonuses?
Okay.
Yeah, that gets my blood boiling.
Number one.
Yeah.
Okay. How about second? Is there another one that's
Let's see.
close behind, or is that? It could be a local issue too.
Well, no, I just went to my accountant today.
Right.
Now, last fall we insulated our house, put all new windows in.
You did all the things you're supposed to
Yeah, spent about $10,000. We
Wow.
can't get any kind of weatherization credit this year on income taxes.
do. Really? I thought they offered that.
Not from what my accountant said. Yeah, they did last year.
Years ago.
They're going to do it again next year, but not this year.
Really?
So,
Oh.
it's like you can't win for losing.
I could see where that would be upsetting,
Yeah,
for
you
sure.
can't
I don't
win
blame
for
you.
losing.
Well, thanks a lot.
All right.
Okay, we'll see you.
Okay.
Okay. What subject, when it comes up, really gets your goat? What really gets your blood pressure up?
Actually, I'm just quit smoking, but the cigarette tax that they just
No, isn't that going up soon?
tomorrow. Yep. So I don't understand why they targeted that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
And it's also, isn't it going up quite a bit?
yeah, a lot.
Drastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough to make me quit, which I'm.
Really?
Yeah.
So when folks say that that's one of the intentions of raising this tax, then that seems to be working in your case.
It is. Yeah. I'm not gonna pay $50 for a. I roll my own. You know what I mean? It's loose tobacco.
Right. And even that's gone up too. The loose
Oh, yeah.
tobacco's gone up
Yeah.
in addition to the roll.
It's going from like $18 to almost 50 a can.
Really?
So-
Really?
Yeah.
100 and whatever percent.
Yeah.
130%.
So that's what that
Well,
gets
that's
me
what gets you going.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, I don't watch the news.
Okay.
I don't have television, don't have cable, so I selectively choose what news I want to really get into via the internet.
Okay.
But headlines, I guess probably lately just the bailouts and the AIG and the bonuses and you know the seemingly selfishness and greed and whatnot of the CEOs of those companies and whatnot. That would probably be just the hypocrisy and the inconsistency of what's been going on.
So that's number one.
Yeah, I would say so right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean by the hypocrisy?
Well, just the fact that, they're asking for all the help. They need all this assistance. They need all the support. And then once it's given to them, they still squander it. And, the